are now live with Let's Talk AR. If you are watching, and I see that we had a viewer disappeared.
I think it was me.
It might have been. If you are watching, you can send me a message either through the event page, Twitter. I have 2 screens going, so I can keep an eye out. If you send me a message, I'll try pulling you in. But we are currently live on our new day and time, which happens to be Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We moved from Sunday due to summer and everybody getting busy. We thought Wednesday would be an easier day to have a chat. The last 2 Sundays were for Mother's Day and graduation, and that kept me busy. And Jessica graduated last week, so congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Now you just have to finish that student teaching.
Yep, so still a lot of work to do.
I student taught in the fall, and I graduated in May, so I had a semester after I student taught to finish. No, wait, I didn't graduate in May. I graduated in December.
Yeah, December would be the middle.
Yeah. My master's, I graduated in May, so I graduated twice.
Mm-hmm.
They just start running together after you get old. There's Adam. Hello, Adam.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. We're just trying to get people pulled in to our Hangout. So hopefully we have some new people RSVP that they're going to join us. So hopefully they come into the call or at least watch us as we talk. Oh, Peggy plans on lurking. She is watching. That must be our viewer that keeps popping in and out. So hi, Peggy. If you have questions, you know how to do the Q&A. It's at the top of your screen above the video. If you click on that, I should see any questions that you have, and we will address those. So thanks, Peggy, for watching. Okay, is there anything... Oh, and I got more messages. Is there anything new going on in anybody? I know Jean was going to try something this weekend. Did you try it?
No, I didn't get to it. It got dark before I had the chance. I wanted to very much, but I didn't get the chance to.
Darn. Okay, well, you're going to have to try and tell me how it goes. And we do have somebody trying to get in, so if you give me a second, you guys talk amongst yourselves, and I'll try and get Dawn in. She's trying to get in, so it might take me a moment to explain how to get this in.
How you doing, Jean? Hi, Jessica.
Hello.
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Doing well. Getting through the year. Jessica, did you get that account, by the way?
No, I haven't gotten an email. Am I looking for an email?
Yeah, there's an email that was sent out to you.
Okay, I've been watching for it. I wonder if it got into my junk. Let me check. See, I've been watching, like, where is it? I was going to ask you about it. I'll see if it got into my junk email.
It should be from Lisa at Augbat.
Okay, I didn't see it, but I'll search. Not in my normal box. Let me check.
You know what, Jessica, do me a favor. Just email Lisa at augbat.com.
Okay.
And just let her send you a new. This way, it's not in your spam, and it'll be a reply back.
Okay.
And just tell her that I said to give you the Teach Connect account and.
So Lisa at Augbat.
Yep, at augbat.com.
Okay. So I'm looking through there, and I don't see it there either.
And then I guess the best thing would be just to send her an email. This way,
Okay.
reply.
Sorry, say that again.
I would say just send it to her, and this way she'll just reply back to you.
Okay, yeah.
And it's not a spam. It won't go into your spam because it's you sending the email.
Mhm.
And what grade were you teaching?
I'm in 4th grade, and I'll be teaching 4th grade next year as well.
Okay, so just put in there, 4th grade. So tell her I adopted you, so it's okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're trying to get Dawn in. She is trying to get in. We're in a chat, so hopefully she can make her way this way. Peggy is from Phoenix, Arizona. She says hi, and she is enjoying the Vimeo video clip I posted. And she says thanks, Adam, or enjoying it, Adam. I'm in that video too, Peggy. So are my kids, or some of them. But I was going to share that a little bit later. She kind of wanted to make sure that we knew that she was enjoying it.
Good. It's we've been doing a lot of promo videos as well to try to show how easy it is to utilize augmented reality for the classroom. So keep an eye out. I think we launched a couple, and I had unfortunately I had to use me. I don't know if I was such a fan of that, but it was interesting. And Katie Ann is the superstar who came out looking like Vanna White. Let me tell you.
Yeah, right.
You should have saw the rough clips that she sent. Anyway.
There was some tongue sticking out and some frustration going on.
I should have a blooper. I think I should have a blooper video. You did an awesome job, though. I don't know. Did you guys get a chance to watch that? How Katie Ann was utilizing it in the classroom?
I saw the one that you had posted. Is that the same one?
No, this is a new one.
Right.
It went live like end of last week.
Yeah. I
was going to show it. I have it up. And I'm better at screen sharing.
Yeah, I'm not really good at that.
Okay. Well, Peggy, it's okay. I accept your apology. You saw me, so yay. It's fun being on this end. I get to see all the questions. Okay. Let me pull that video up. It's not very long. Okay, hopefully you see it. Can you hear it?
No.
Is that using the YouTube tool?
Can you hear it?
No.
No.
Are you using the YouTube tool or no?
This is in Vimeo. I don't think you put it in YouTube yet.
I think it is up now.
It is now.
Yeah.
I'm on a different setup, so I'm not sure where the speakers are on this computer. Dang it. I was going to show it to you. So I guess you're going to have to watch it yourself, and you'll see that I'm there. Really.
Anna, okay.
Sat there and said, I want.
Here,
Are you
Katie,
playing it?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I just played it. Here.
Well, I heard it.
That's the YouTube link.
Okay.
I think that's it.
So.
Do you see it?
Hang on. So I can play videos directly from YouTube in here.
Through the toolbox or the more tools.
Yeah,
Where it says view more apps, you can add it as an app.
I'm looking. Because I saw it. Where did it go? I'm just, because this is hooked up to recording, it's all recording, I don't think I can play the sound. That's my problem.
You can if you do it through the tools and
Yeah,
the YouTube.
yeah, I'm not seeing it though.
Because it gives you like an extra button where you can talk above the video, like you could stop the video and talk.
I'm in my toolbox.
If it's not in the toolbox, then you have to add it as an app.
Aha.
Where it says view more.
Got it. Yep, got it. It was hiding. Okay, yeah, because it says push to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have the link.
I've been reading up on this stuff. I haven't tried it yet myself, but I've been reading up on it.
I'm glad you've been reading up on it. The mic is muted during video playback. Okay. But it's not loading my picture. Add video. Search. Do you see it?
You're muted, but we don't see a video. You still have to hit the play button on the video.
It's playing. Yeah, it's playing.
Did you do the share my screen part?
No, that might help, huh?
Yeah.
I know, I'm the tech expert here. Shh.
No, you're not.
Okay, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Do you hear it?
No, we don't hear it yet. Did you check the volume? Yeah.
I hear it perfect. Okay, so why are you guys... I think it's because of my setup. I can't, because it's not speakers, it's through a mic.
You know what?
Why don't you pull it up and share your screen, Adam?
You are? All right. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, you got the right person here. So I'll pull it up, and I'm gonna press pause.
And I hear it now.
Now you hear it from mine.
Yeah, I can hear it when you played it. It's just, I think mine's set up so funky that you guys can't hear what I'm doing.
It's the entire screen that I share out, right?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Or is it Google Hangouts and Google? And I will...
Make sure you say share to everyone.
Can you guys see that now?
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever wanted
Can you hear it?
to make a difference in a child's life?
Yes!
Have you ever said, I want to see the light bulb go off in that classroom so that my students are not only engaged and understand the concepts that I am teaching? I'm Adam Newman. I am the creator, founder, and owner of Augbat.
There you go, Katie.
We provide augmented reality for education. Augmented reality is when we can take an image and use a smart device to be able to scan and bring an experience that a child would normally not have in everyday classrooms.
Augmented reality brings learning to life. It takes learning way beyond the textbook. Students can interact with 3D models. They can twist and turn a heart. They can look at buildings from around
Just
the
like
world.
Vanaway.
It just engages my students even more, well beyond a regular classroom.
I started my career 18 years ago as an educator. The one thing that we always strive for as a teacher is to be able to engage our students, make the lessons understandable, modify them, and differentiate, because we know every student is a different learner. They have different capabilities. And it's very hard for a teacher in a classroom when you have many students working at different levels. And unfortunately, as great of a teacher as we may be, and as hard as we do try, we find students falling through the cracks, losing the battle to succeed. We provide not only a 360 virtual environment, we provide a three-dimensional experience, we also provide animated lessons that are specifically geared to show strategy and content to assist children when they don't understand. They need that extra help that we're not able to do. Right now, I want to invite you to follow the dreams of every student engaged and to be able to change that learning environment into an interactive adventure that no one else can provide. I invite you to contact us and find out more of how you can make the light bulb go off in every one of your classrooms.
There you go.
I'm
Just-
glad you did most of the talking.
We're awesome. They did a great job.
Okay, we do have a comment from Peggy. She was in a webinar this afternoon where teachers in the chat said that she didn't think AR had any educational value. It was just for fun. She wishes that they could be here and share, and that we could share a couple of links. So, Peggy, you just opened the door for me to introduce our new Google Plus community. It is a public community. Anybody can join it, and it's all around augmented reality for education. And I am going. Ooh, we got people coming and going here. Welcome back, Jessica.
Thanks.
The video wasn't that bad, Jessica.
The video actually went completely black for me, and I couldn't see you guys. That's why I jumped out and came back in.
Oh.
I got sound. You sounded great.
Yeah. Thanks. That was Vanna.
Okay. Let me go ahead and share our new community with you guys. This doesn't have any sound, so it'll be perfect. Hey, do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm in a chat with somebody as well. This is our new community. It's Augmented Reality for Education. We are moving from the previous community, which was a private community. And this one will allow me to organize it a little better because I get a little bit more options since it is a public community. So over here on the side, we have our regular discussion where anybody can post and share, get help, post articles, whatever they would like to post. If you'd like to introduce yourself, we have introductions from the couch, and we have Kelly that started us off, so we got one going besides myself. Then there's this AR resources, and this is a Symbaloo board. So if you click on it, it's going to take you to the board, and that's where we're putting all of the resources. You have my resources, all the things that are tied to either me or Diary of a Techie Chick, which is me. Some pre-made triggers and apps that are here, and then we got our creators over here on the side. Plus, we have a printable file. So if you click on it, you're going to get all the printables I have. The only ones I did not put in here are the ones from Cromville. They are redoing a whole bunch of their stuff, and it's easier to go directly to their website and download the pages. But I tried to tag the files by the company. So if it says CALR on there, that's a CALR trigger. If it says something else, it goes with that app. So we have our pre-made triggers in the box. Dropbox for everybody to go and click, and they don't have to look for them. I found them for you. Plus, I have some of the apps, and you can go to their website and download the app that works for your device, depending if it's Android or an Apple device. So we have our resources now a little bit more organized. We also are going to start having a place where you can create augmented triggers, where we can put tutorials in, get ideas, and then we have our Let's Talk AR recordings. All of our recordings will go here, so you can go back if you missed one or if you want to go back and rewatch one. They're all at your fingertips. And then for our research project, we have a Diverse Learners. That is the project I'm working with a teacher in Australia, and we're going to be posting articles and information about diverse learners in augmented reality. And then we have our events and photos. So hopefully this is a little bit more organized, that you can find where everything is and can get some help and share with augmented reality in education. So hopefully that, Peggy, you can take them to our community and you can share it with them and tell them that augmented reality in education does have a purpose and show it to them.
Yeah, I would love to jump in on that, and you know, we're obviously all here with the passion of utilizing augmented reality in the classroom. We all have years of experience and more years to come, right, Jessica?
Yes.
But I do want to just emphasize that being in education for over 18 years and starting off as a special education teacher and then moving on to being an administrator and assistant principal, I would love to disagree and debate over augmented reality being utilized as a toy as opposed to probably one of the most powerful tools that you could put in a student's hand to engage them.
And I would have to agree too. It is a powerful tool.
I think the people who are doing the webinar and saying it is as a toy, well, I don't think they've expanded what the capabilities are. And you know, if you're doing the Crayola augmented reality, well, yeah, I guess to a certain degree it could be used as a toy, and all they're doing is coloring and making these images. But we can still make lesson plans out of that, right? We're educators and we're creative. And it's the engagement part of making that three-dimensional object appear and coming up with creative writing pieces for that three-dimensional experience. And, you know, I always say, and I always say it, as a special education teacher, you know, you're working with the diverse learners, you're learning with children with different deficits. You always have to be like an actor or an actress, and you have to be on stage 24/7, because the minute you step off stage, they're going to notice and they're going to lose their engagement. And no matter how great of an actor or actress we are, no matter how great we present our lessons and are well prepared, we still can't compete with technology and smart devices, because kids love to hold a tablet. They love to be on the computer. They love any type of engagement that is going to be above and beyond hearing our voices. So I definitely would love the opportunity to talk to the people who threw that webinar. So just tell them to give me a call, or even talk to whoever. And I think that's the great thing about what Katie Ann is doing. You're showing people how to tie it to education and make sense.
Peggy does say that it wasn't the people leading the webinar, it was somebody in the chat. They were sharing many tools, and that was one of the tools being shared, and somebody was apparently against that. And she did share the community link with them, so hopefully we'll get those people that are naysayers to come and see the difference and maybe learn a little.
You know, it's kind of funny because I remember when we got our first smartboard in one of our classrooms. And you know what the teachers started saying? This is useless. What am I going to do with this? I have a screen that I pull down and I have my overhead projector. Really? What do you think I'm going to do with this? And they were against it for, I don't know, a couple of years. Now
they can't live without it.
Right, exactly. What's the smartboard today? You know? I think people just need to get on board and realize that the future lies in what the emerging technologies are going to be. And, you know, think about the Thomas Edison, you know, when we look at the creation of a light bulb, how many people would sit there and say, you never need a match again to light your room? How many people probably looked at him and said, what are you talking about? You know? What good is that going to be? So, I mean, I think we just, it's going to be a long process, and I think this is our conversation all the time, is educating educators of how powerful of a tool it could be and creating that dynamic experience. So, I don't know, that's just my opinion.
Okay, my window's open and the dog decided he needed to bark. So I apologize, but Peggy does say that is true, Adam. That is a very common response when we are introduced to new tools. So it is true. Yeah, I believe that too. I wouldn't live without my interactive. I have a Mimeo because it's the way I can, you know, annotate over a computer screen and show kids exactly what I want them to do. And I couldn't do that with an overhead projector. Okay, hopefully the dog will stop. Oh. Do you hear the dog?
No, I'm augmenting that.
Okay, there you go. Ignore him.
So we're going to make it a learning process. We're going to take the dog and we're going to say, so where's that dog coming from? What kind of dog do you think it is?
Well, wait a second. Isn't getting something away the opposite of augmenting?
Say that again?
Putting something away or making it less is the opposite of augmenting. Right? Because she put the dog out or she tried to close the window or, right?
That's the power of augmented reality. It can be anywhere you want it.
Far, far away from me.
Yes, you could. Yeah. You got me on that.
Okay. We do have somebody else watching, Dawn, and she is busy with her daughter, so she's going to go back and watch the recording. So, Dawn, if you have questions in the future, just let me know. You know how to send me messages now since you figured that part out. And we got emails exchanged, so hopefully next Let's Talk AR, you can join us live and we can have a chat. Okay. What's a webinar without a dog? It comes with the territory. It's not a problem, says Peggy. Well, thank you, Peggy. Because I control him. If he sees something, he just goes crazy. And it's nice. I want to have my window open. Okay, is there anything that anybody's working on that they would like to share? I know Jean is going to do something. Have you decided what you're going to make your 360?
Well, I've been copying a lot of people's ideas in this group. I stole the T-shirt idea. Let's see, what else? The name tag idea. Let's see, what else am I stealing? Well, you know how you did the bombing site, the memorial site?
The memorial.
Well, we have a similar tragedy
Are you
that
there?
occurred by my house. It was the Flight 800. Do you remember the Flight 800 that went down in Santa Mauritius? That's very near my house. And we have a memorial there.
Yes,
And
I
it's
remember
at
that.
Point Beach. And it's a beautiful memorial. And I thought if I could do a similar thing using that. That's what I wanted to try to do. But like I explained, it got a little too dark out, and I couldn't do anything.
Well, hopefully this weekend you can try it.
Yes.
Just be careful of your feet.
Yeah.
Actually, I was looking at possibly trying to make a 360 tomorrow. We're going on a field trip it's up in Green Bay. It's a park that kind of has an old settlement, and a lot of different interesting things there. So I was going to attempt to make one there. Might practice tonight around here, but we'll see.
Oh, private message me after this, and I'll tell you which apps you need.
Oh, perfect. That would be really helpful.
Well, we got a question from Peggy. She wants to, what is the best way for people to learn about the power of AR by hearing all of you share your projects, your thinking, your learning, and we get to see your examples. So the best way for people to learn about AR is to try it for themselves. I think that's how I introduce it with other teachers. I don't tell them what the AR does. I just tell them, okay, here's this app, here's this trigger, explore, and then that's where they get the awe factor, and then they start brainstorming how can they use it in their classroom. That's how I approach it when I do trainings with teachers. I'm not for sure. I think Doug would probably do a little different than I do when he does training with teachers. How would you approach it, Adam, if you had to go train somebody how to use augmented reality?
I'm new to
Since
this.
you've made it.
So when we do our professional developments for schools, what I have my staff or professional developers or myself, what we do is the first thing we want to do is, you're right, Katie Ann, is to get them engaged and get them a wow factor. But you also, what I usually do is try to separate the fact that it is the wow factor can almost lead into, wow, this is great, but how am I going to use this in my classroom? Or how am I going to use this with the kids? So I kind of like to reverse the settings and let the teachers that we're doing the professional development actually be the students in my classroom. And I give out activities utilizing various different experiences and how they're going to tie it together, which is part of the bigger picture in the Common Core and the bigger picture in creating a higher learning, a higher thought process and higher questioning. So what I would do is give a 360 virtual environment to one group. I would give marine mammals to another, and then I would give them animated lessons that are geared towards science and the ocean. And they have to work in their groups and be able to come up with specific items, and then they all have to put it together as one giant project, and then visualize it and put it all together, even in the augmented reality aspect. So, and then I let them rotate so that they can gain a new experience with that.
I like that. Welcome, Dawn, I do believe.
Oh,
You
yeah.
finally made it.
Hey, I'm done with hair.
Well, I totally understand the washing daughter's hair. Yeah, I have to do that every night.
Yes, and my daughter is mixed too, so it's like it's much more of a process.
Well, welcome to the group. We're glad you joined us.
Thank you.
We do record these, so we have a whole bunch recorded. If you want to go back in the community and watch past episodes, feel free to do that.
Awesome.
And so now you're new to the group. You have to tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, my name is Dawn. I currently teach 3rd grade in Raleigh, North Carolina. I will be moving to 5th grade next year, and I've always been considered a techie person at school, which I think is kind of funny because I know nothing about technology, but I love to play with it, so I just kind of explore and I figure it out, you know, and the kids love it. I got into teaching because I wanted to make learning fun for the kids because I always hated school. I tried to play sick and get out of school, and so, you know, I just want to make it fun for the kids, and so this year especially, the group that I have, I've been able to do a lot of projects with and just really kind of step outside of the box and do some different things. So I've done some augmented reality. I went to a tech conference just this year and first learned about augmented reality, and so my kids have been doing this huge research project that's been taking over a month, and we are putting a hall display out. It's been the evolution of yada yada yada, whatever they chose, and so they have pictures up on the wall, and you know, like TV, for example, the evolution of TV. And so they have the pictures posted, and they didn't want their faces in it, so it just is another picture of the TV, you know, of the image again that they're talking about. So that's kind of where I am. So I'm really curious to see where this is going to go because I'm just trying new things and having fun.
Awesome. We do have, Peggy said that wasn't a question, that was a statement. I misread it, so sorry, Peggy. She says that about the possibilities of coming to these Hangouts. If you come and listen and share, it kind of helps everybody learn and grow because this is kind of new in education. We've been used to the worksheets, and we've been used to, you know, including videos, and now it's taking one step further, making it interactive, making it engaging, and bringing in 3D models, bringing in 360-degree environments. So yeah, the possibilities are awesome when you talk about using augmented reality. And she also says that Adam's approach is perfect for the hands-on, face-to-face experience. The groups are rotating, and I agree. That's the approach I would take as well. Getting the wow factor, getting the teachers on board, and brainstorming how can we use this, because each person's going to use it differently because we teach different subjects and we teach different skills. So I totally agree with that. Okay, so now let me clear those out. This is a laid-back kind of conversation, Don. We just kind of jump in if you have a question. We're all ears. What kind of tool did you use to make your augmented experience?
I used Erasmus, just on my iPad. But I found that
so you had
images were not always accepted by Erasmus, so I have it on my to-do list to do it on the computer, but it hasn't happened yet because EOGs were today and tomorrow, and, you know, priorities.
Well, let me tell you about this new company.
Okay. I love it.
That has a teacher community, so that you don't have to build the triggers, they'll build them for you. You just have to send them the content, and then you can share with other teachers, and that's where a lot of my stuff is living at the moment. So if I've made something, you can use it, and and you can get ideas that way as well. It is called AugThat, and Adam is actually the CEO of AugThat, who's joined us on the call.
Okay. You said
and that. Would you like me to share my screen so you can see it?
Sorry, I'm new. You know, like, I think it's funny that they call me the techie person, and I like know nothing about technology. I just.
That's okay. We've got your back.
Okay,
We'll get you in the know. Let me share my screen. Do you see my screen?
It's black right now. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Okay. You see my screen now?
Yes. It's got the
Okay.
3D printer thing that's no longer valid, right, Adam?
I extended it.
You did?
Yeah, I sent you a message. You were asking. I said I would extend. I extended it.
For how long?
If your school wants to buy it tomorrow, but no, they can.
Oh, see, it's not free. We need free.
Gene, I would do anything for you. Whatever you want, it's valuable for as long as you want it.
Just have these like 3D printers like stockpiled someplace.
He's going to be the most popular teacher in the district. Watch.
Okay, well, they have this community called Teach Connect, and this is where you can go in. I have to log in. No looking at my password.
Yeah, I'm just seeing everybody's faces. So how do I get to see anything else?
You don't see her screen that says Aug Teach Connect?
No. I see her face.
Come on after you shared with everyone, because you might have to share with everyone again.
Okay, let me try it again.
You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
I'm completely new to Google Hangout as well.
Are you on an iPad or on a computer?
Right. I'm on an iPad as well. Do you have the panel of faces along the bottom?
Yes.
Click the one that says Katie.
Okay. Okay,
Does that help?
It just highlighted her name around the edge, and that was it.
Yeah, because mine has Katie's name, and then it's gray, or it shows the Augbat, obviously, when you click it.
No, that's not going to work.
Oh.
Nope.
No,
Is there a little up arrow on Katie's block at the bottom that just says Katie?
No, it just says Katie, and then when I click it, a white box surrounds it, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, because that's what it does, but it should bring up the
Oh,
Augbat
I have to
screen.
hold it. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
And now I see a pin, and I see like a no symbol and a no voice. I don't want to take out her voice.
Yeah, don't take out my voice. Well, darn, if you can't see it, it's hard to show.
Yeah, I don't.
But if you go to augthat.com,
Watch the video later.
Yeah, watch the video later. It's playing up on the screen.
No, I did a Google Hangout for the first time ever with my class. My class has been working on this project, and instead of Skyping, some people wanted to Google Hangout, and a partner group, one kid was absent, and I hated it. Skyping with like England, or I don't remember if it was a Google Hangout or a Skype, and I wished I could have recorded it, and I couldn't. But anyway.
Well, there's a Google Hangout and there's a Google Hangout on air. This
Yeah.
one's the on air one that gets recorded live, and then you can find it again on YouTube to watch it again. That's why we laughed and said you could watch it later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll look into all this later. I'll figure it all out eventually. I promise I will.
Okay, well,
Okay,
Adam shared the link with you, Dawn.
Okay. Thank you.
But I will talk about, so when you do watch about it, you can see, oh yeah, that's what she was talking about.
Okay.
But it's called Teach Connect, and once you can get an account, right, Adam? She can get an account?
She can get it for free from me.
And once you get your account, you can log in, and then you'll see all the. I feel like I'm like spam the teacher community because all of that's mine, or most of it. But once you get there, you'll see the triggers I've made, and I made some interactive boards. I have some videos. I have pictures, so when you scan it, another picture pops up that I've made to demonstrate the whatever math-related concept. I'm working on a 7th grade interactive notebook, and these images are going to be the trigger images in the notebook, so when they are taking their notes, these images will be pasted in the note area, and they can scan and get the additional content or the review or whatever it is that we're trying to focus on for that note. So I have a lot of different videos. I have some animated lessons that were already in the Augmented library that I just pulled over, and then I made some things myself. So it's going to be an all-purpose interactive notebook with augmented pieces, so that the kids will get a total unique experience and have the resources at their fingertips. So, and you can use any of my stuff once you get your account. Feel free to use it. I know it's 7th grade math, but I have other things I'm sure that I'll be putting up there soon, because I never stop creating, apparently, for other people. So.
And you can search within the 4th grade band then, if that's what Adam's giving you, to look for other lessons too by other teachers, if I understand that correctly, right?
Yeah, you can actually select by category and by grade, and that's why you fill out the whole. So you got to remember, so we just really launched this live and really started pushing it maybe 3 months ago. So the library is relatively, I mean, it's growing every day, but that's the great thing about it, is that probably by September, when teachers actually find some time in the summer to create stuff for September, the library will probably be a lot larger than it is now. We definitely, over the past month, we've already received probably about 150 new members.
Wow.
So, but everybody no one has sent anything in because it's the end. I know that. No, wait, let me rephrase that. Some people have.
I actually have a trigger image that I could share with you guys if you want to try it.
Do it. I want to see it. No, even though I saw it already, but I want to see it again.
I don't know if I can do it. I'll try it.
Is this for your simple machine?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay, let me see if I can screen share and bring it up from my drive. I got a Chromebook, so I'm on a Chromebook now. So I can actually see all the like extra tools and stuff on the sidebar, which I couldn't see on an iPad. So let's see. Let's see, the whole thing I want to do, I guess, right?
Yeah, I would do the whole thing. It's easier.
So that's the internal display. That's like everything, right?
What you see is, yeah, if you share your screen and choose all of it, we see your entire screen.
Okay. Let's see.
Now, Augmented, is that a website, an app, or... I'm sorry to ask really virgin questions, but I'm just so new.
Nope.
I don't know.
That wasn't right.
It's
Go ahead, Adam.
It's my company. We do augmented reality for education. So you would, you could check it out. I definitely think, as an educator, I created the company so that it would be easier for educators to create augmented reality and make it meaningful and make it easy to use. That's the goal. So check it out. And I sent you, actually, who to contact. Dawn, you'll send it to Lisa at augdat.com for your, and she'll give you a because you're now a member of the group, I said anybody who follows Katie Ann and joins the group gets a free Teach Connect license.
Woo! Yay! Love me.
I love Gene. I gotta tell you, I love.
Did anything happen?
I see myself.
I see your
Oh,
drawing.
no.
I see your screen.
Okay. Back.
Does anybody else see your screen besides me?
I see her.
I see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
This
see it,
is
Dawn?
her image.
Oh wait.
If you scan it with
yeah.
the
Okay.
Star Org that app, you will see Saul's work.
Okay.
All right.
It's actually Saul, but I always mess up and call him Saul.
So for this one, would you click Teach Connect?
Yes.
Yes.
I got it. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Okay, and the
Oh,
guys
that
did
is
a really
really
nice
cool.
job. They did a really nice job. I sent them the materials, and they put it all together. I also have an example. I've used similar materials and done it myself on Blipbar, which is that app that I said that I started using a little bit.
I really love this, Jean. This is awesome. Is that the Legend animated text?
The animated typography, yeah.
I love
That's
that.
the Legend app, and I think it's great. And this is just basically made with photo scrap on an iPad. The name tags, and it's a free, basically scrapbook app.
See, you took my name tag app and took it my name tag ID and took it a step further. That's awesome.
And this is the example from Blipbar, and they're the company that's associated with LAR, and they're like the educational side. And they gave me a license for Blip Builder, and I made it myself. And this is another student, pretty much the same materials, only I could add even more stuff on it because I think the guy said I could only have like 2 or 3 taps on a target, whereas with Blip Builder I can put as many as need be.
Yeah.
So this is Blip Builder, and I made it myself, and the students helped me put the stuff together. Like I did one as a model with them up on the board, and then they did theirs. So this is the one that I did, so I took a screenshot of it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
And I have one other little thing that I could share with you.
Okay.
I have a sneak peek of kind of what my project or poster board's going to look like. It's not completely finished yet, but I have it like sketched out a little, so I could kind of show you what the kids and I are doing. Okay, this is our poster board, and we just kind of roughed it out as a sketch. How to make augmented reality is our title. That's our school logo. The school logo is going to be on the back of our t-shirt, and we're going to augment that as well. We're going to put a picture of Mickey Mantle on there. We're going to put a picture of the school on there. We're going to put a picture of the whole STEM team that's going to the fair on there. So it's going to be kind of cool. You're going to scan the image, and then when you get the augmentation, you're going to see a picture of everybody wearing the t-shirt. So it's going to be kind of cute. And basically it's like there's an app for that, and then the kids are going to write about each app and the experiences that we've had with the apps. This adapted chart table is basically going to be a shortened version that includes these apps but gives a lot of similar information, but what the kids found out, not necessarily what the people that in the current chart found out. You might recognize this chart. It's got a lot of augmented reality links in it. And also there's like a rubric for reviewing apps. The students are going to fill out a rubric about reviewing the various apps and how, how they felt each app performed in terms of using their materials and making it augmented. So that's what's going on with us.
That's awesome.
That is.
Peggy's sharing those links for a blip bar, so I'm putting it on the event page, both the creator and the link to the app, so you can find those on the event page as well, and I do believe I have them on our resource board as well.
Cool.
So, very good job, Jean. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. My first time trying that.
So, hey, Jean, just so you know,
Yes.
she's already smiling because she's waiting for a very sly comment to come out. No. So,
I can get back to you guys, though.
what's that?
Let's see. I have, like, the Hangouts are all open, but I'm not in any of them. Here we are.
I had you presenting. Sorry, I took you off.
That's okay.
So, I will tell you that I'm going to make it public that we will be launching a Student Connect, and it's actually going to be called Class Connect.
I think that's been taken by something else for some other reason, though.
What's that?
I don't know. The term Class Connect, I think it's with some other app, and it's like a big part of it.
Yeah?
I don't think it's necessarily trademarked or anything, but...
Well, we're going to be having a Class Connect, and I'll definitely look into that, but I think I'm okay with using that, but we'll check that, definitely. Thanks for letting me know about that.
Yeah, it sounds like super familiar, like I've used it in another app.
No, it's just going to be that good that it just sounds like it's been there forever. No.
No, she's correct. There is a company.
Oh, come on. You just ruined my whole bubble. Oh.
I'm sorry. I had to look.
So then it'll...
How about Classroom Connect?
Classroom Connect.
Or Class Connect or Classroom? Like, are they both used?
I don't know about Classroom.
Well, that's maybe Student Connect. We'll see. We'll see how we're going to name the product line. I'm not going to let the name of the product line go out just now because maybe somebody may jump on it. But we are going to be doing a student sharing. You know what, Dawn? I don't really know you, so I'm not going to tell you. You're new.
Whatever.
And we will be doing a STEM Connect as well.
Okay.
That teaches share out STEM lessons that are created.
So my question to you guys, being very, very new to even knowing what augmented reality is, other than my daughter suddenly came up with a coloring book of the Color Alive, you know, the Crayola color book.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, really? Are you serious? Do you guys use it more for you using it, you know, to show students things, or is it more the students creating things? Because in my experience, I've used it for the students to create something. So I'm just kind of curious how I would use that, you know, for more of me creating things.
Well, you could use it either way. And I guess, like, this is, like, the first idea I had to put their stuff together as a bulletin board, so I just went with it. But you can use it to set your lessons off, too, as a method of engagement. I know that some of the first lessons that I did were the pre-made things. There's kind of like a hierarchy that you go through, it seems. You start out with the pre-made, and then you take a step up and you might do, you find some lesson plans that might have had augmented reality in it, and you follow them, and then maybe you'll try Orasma, and then you'll get a little deeper into it, and you'll want to start making your own stuff more. So you can use it either way, to either make stuff for the students or to have the students create.
Okay. And now, in my experiences, I have had only the 2D effect. And how do I make my kids create more? I'm all about kids creating. You know, they get so into it. It's exciting. So how do I get them to create like more of a 3D effect instead of the 2D?
Well, do you mean like by incorporating video, or do you mean actually like 3D models or 360-degree photos, or?
Good question. I don't know.
Because there are ways to bring in 3D, but you have to know how to program in 3D or create 3D. There are also ways that you can take 360 videos and pictures and bring those in. But and that makes it more 3D.
Well, what I'm going to suggest is get your teacher connect and then go look at some of the things, because I put a 3D model in that a student made, and I've made a 360. So all that is there that you can play with and explore. And there's some on the demo side too that are free that you can go look at. Just explore it, and then you can come back and ask us, okay, how do I get that 3D model in there?
Gotcha. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Okay, well, Peggy says she has signed up for the Teach Connect but hasn't had the time to contact Lisa for a demonstration. Peggy, do it. Get it over with. Get connected so that you can see all the great things that teachers are putting in and sharing, because you're going to want it. This summer, I'm sure it's going to blow up, and there's going to be tons of material for you to use. Because I know I have plenty to put in it.
And Org that and the Store app are great in that you provide them with the materials and they'll put it together.
Awesome.
They're great that way. They make it easier that way. Some of the other programs, there's a little bit more legwork and stuff that you have to do. Right. And I don't know, I'm still at the point where I'm kind of like torn between the two. Like, I can see the benefit of just handing everything over, but I kind of like to have like the poetic license to change things around and stuff myself. So I'm kind of between both worlds at this point.
And you know and by all means, like, there's tons and tons of you have a couple of really good companies out there that are where you get to create your own three-dimensional images. I don't know if you can create three-dimensional objects necessarily on their platform.
No, you can't.
Incorporate them in, yeah.
Right. So just so you know, Dawn, I mean, by all means, the whole room is about augmented reality, and not so much that I own a company. I was like you. I started off playing around with augmented reality and thought it was the coolest thing, and then all of a sudden I started seeing little things that I didn't like that I geared towards creating my own company.
Yeah.
And Jean's absolutely right. I think it's amazing when kids can create their own stuff. And actually, Katie Ann in this room was my guide to, was like kind of a force to create that Kids Connect, you know, like creating that letting kids be able to upload their projects. But if you go to our link as well, there are 3 different, you know, I'm all about the kids creating as well, and even teachers creating. But there's 3 links that are free 3-dimensional creators that you don't have to download with licenses or anything like that, and it's all web-based. And you can have them start creating 3-dimensional models and saving it and then uploading it to us. So they're still getting the best of both worlds.
Right.
But by all means, go check out like what the other companies do, and you be the judge. That's really what the whole goal is that you use it in your classroom. However you're going to use augmented reality in the classroom, that's probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'll get off my soapbox now.
Well, we have had a great discussion, and we are past our time. But I could talk augmented reality all day, and I actually do when I go present. So this is a pleasure for me to meet and talk with all you guys. And for those that are watching, because I know we have several people that watch afterwards, and they just love it. So we will continue doing augmented reality. Let's talk AR. We are trying out Wednesday nights just because summer's coming and people are going to be busy. I will be traveling quite a bit in June, so you may see me coming from different hotel rooms as we do this. So pardon any mess that's ever behind me. But go ahead.
I was going to say, by the way, congratulations, Katie Ann, because she's now stepping up amongst the ranks in the augmented reality world, right? You're now the work. You were picked up by what's that company? The best. You see, I always mess that up.
Best Keynote.
Keynote. Yeah. I was excited because you're now moving up to your dream, and that's awesome. So Katie Ann's awesome at doing professional developments, by the way.
Yay!
Yeah, very nice. She won't.
Thank you.
You notice how Katie Ann never ever talks about the things she does, like as far as like these companies that are dying for her. So when I found out, congratulations though, that's awesome because there's some big names up there, and now Katie Ann is one of them. Can I have your autograph?
I had a student ask for my autograph today.
Well, for their graduation book, though, right?
No.
No.
She is moving.
Your book?
No. She has a feeling that I'm not going to come back to school as a teacher, so she wanted to make sure that she had a picture of me and she wanted my autograph.
Oh.
That's because she knows you're going to be on the cover of EdTech Weekly. With your dog barking in the background.
Okay, well, we are going to say goodnight. So hopefully you'll join us next Wednesday, same time, same place. And hopefully we'll get a couple more people to join us. I know we can have 10 people in the call, and we can have as many viewers as possible. So spread the word, and hopefully that the community will start growing, and our little hangout will start growing. So thank you all for joining me.
Thanks for accepting me in as the newbie. I appreciate
Well, we're glad you joined us.
Welcome.
you too. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.